So even if you're really good at trigonometry and you can do all this, it's not going to help you. You're still going to end up with a drawer that's not square, and it's not going to fit in your case. I like to make odd-shaped boxes and dovetail the sides together. This isn't as hard as it looks when you're dealing with a shape that has equal sides because all the wood pieces will be the same length. When you do run into a problem is when you're trying to create a polygon that has different angles. For example, 90-degree angles in the back and then different angles in the front. In this case, you need to figure out the length of the front. So, for example, let's say you want to make a drawer shaped like a polygon that is 200 millimeters in width and 270 millimeters in length and has the front on a 75-degree angle. To figure out the length of the front, you have to split the shape into a triangle and a rectangle and find the length of the hypotenuse of said triangle. Let's call that C. You know that the base of the triangle is the same length as the back of the drawer, 200 millimeters, and the angle opposite from the 75-degree angle is 15 degrees. So your equation... What? Fucking math. Ugh. It's okay. Don't get frustrated. There's an easier way. Think about it. Even if you use this formula and you calculate the lengths of each side, this is still just a line drawing. You're not taking into account the thickness of the pieces of wood that you're using. So with a drawer, usually the front is thicker than the sides anyway. And you got to remember with dovetails, the sides of the drawer are going to be embedded into the front. So as you do that, this length is going to change, which, because this is on an angle, it's going to change the length of these sides. So even if you're really good at trigonometry and you can do all this, it's not going to help you. You're still going to end up with a drawer that's not square, and it's not going to fit in your case. So let me show you how to do it the easy way. You're going to start by dovetailing the back of the drawer first because those two angles are at 90 degrees and you can just do it the normal way. I'm going to skip over the dovetail process because I've shown that in other videos and you can find other resources online if you don't know how to do it. So once you get that done, you're going to take two right angle clamps and you're going to clamp the back of the drawer into those clamps so that you're positive that those back angles are at 90 degrees. If you have a small little square, I recommend taking that and checking just to make sure because sometimes your right angle clamps might not be at right angles. Next, you want to take your angle gauge and mark the length of the size of the drawers. It's great to do it this way because you can arbitrarily pick your angles and you don't have to start with any one specific angle and then end up crying. So once you've done that, now you want to take your front piece, the piece that would be the front of the drawer, and mark off the length of that. The ends of this piece will be cut on the same angle as your angle gauge, so make sure you leave enough room so that your dovetails will actually fit inside the front of your drawer. Then you cut that on the lines, and you should get a piece that matches up perfectly with the front of your drawer. After that, it's just a matter of cutting out the dovetails. I'm not going to go into detail on how to do this. I'll save it for another video, or you can actually check the video where I make the pentagon box that I showed you at the beginning of this video for some more information on that. What I will say is that it's not really any different from making normal 90-degree dovetails. You just have to pay attention to that angle that you're cutting down when you're chiseling out the waist, and you'll be fine. As with any type of joinery, make sure you test fit before gluing anything up, unless you want to cry all the way to the bank as you try and take out a new loan to buy some lumber these days, because it's so expensive. And when you're done, you should end up with your polygon-shaped drawer that has perfect 90-degree angles in the back and will fit into whatever case you're making very smoothly and easily and require minimal adjustment. So I hope that helps somebody. I'll be posting some videos in the next couple of weeks showing a new project that I'm working on that will employ this concept, this technique. So if you're interested in making the same sort of thing, now you'll be able to. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. And please subscribe if you can. I would appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.